I wish you health, dear Ukrainians. Today we have new sanctions. A package against Russian activities in the Arctic. This is a very profitable business for Russia. A significant part of the resources that the enemy sells annually is extracted precisely on those lands and in those waters located in the Arctic. We are talking about tens of billions of dollars annually. We are working with partners so that, just as with the tanker fleet and with Russian oil companies, our partners also act against the entire volume of resources that the Russians sell from the Arctic. This is fair. Any way to limit Russian revenues is an effective countermeasure to the war. We have also synchronized, as I promised, the 19th sanctions package of the EU within our jurisdiction. It is important that other European countries outside the European Union do the same, particularly Norway, Switzerland, and Britain. Our partners hear us and are taking up our proposals. In general, we have very good coordination in sanctions work. So we will continue to expand the pressure on Russia for this war. I also instructed the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine to prepare our new decisions against Russian weapons production, against their schemes to circumvent sanctions, against Russian propaganda, and also against persons with Ukrainian citizenship, against collaborators who chose Russia and earnings with it during wartime. The activities of such persons should be blocked. Today we are also actively preparing a meeting of the top command and several other formats with the military, with the Minister of Defense and the office team, following this week's trips to the Donetsk and Dnipro regions. There were questions from the brigades regarding decisions that, unfortunately, do not work completely. There were also responses from battalion commanders about weapons supplies and support programs. We will increase funding for brigades. We will increase funding for corps that are on the front line in the hottest battles. Government officials must also increase the ability of the military to buy the necessary equipment, gear, and components. There are many issues with property write-offs. We must settle everything. We discussed in detail a new contractual basis for service in our army. All of this is being worked through. There must be clear details for our soldiers. It is also important to acknowledge our units, our soldiers, who are doing truly innovative things both in battle and in rescuing the wounded. I am grateful to all those who truly care, our people, who are doing absolutely everything possible to defend Ukrainian positions, destroy the occupier, and save our people after their injuries. These days, the guys from our 1st Separate Medical Battalion, who are engaged in the evacuation of the wounded in the east of our country, have distinguished themselves extremely well. The military conducted a truly unique operation to rescue the wounded using a ground system. There were 6 unsuccessful evacuation attempts and very dense Russian fire. But the 7th attempt succeeded. Our ground drone helped, and now the wounded fighter is already undergoing treatment and rehabilitation. His life has been saved. I'm thankful for this. Today I signed a decree honoring the participants of the operation with state awards. We will scale precisely entire technological base of our army. More ground complexes operating at the front, more drones, all types of drones, more supply of modern solutions that help to achieve results in battle, in providing for our units, as well as in the evacuation of our wounded soldiers. One more thing. We are preparing agreements with European partners on our new capabilities in defense and in active operations. In the coming weeks, in November, we must finalize this. There will be new support packages for Ukraine and an even more important agreement for our military capabilities. Glory to Ukraine.